Salvete discipuli. In today's lesson, we will read together the story Decens. Decens is a friend of Hercules, and he was invited to this dinner party, but he has not shown up. Hercules has sent Clemens to go find out where Decens is. And let's just say, what's about to happen is truly unexpected. Postquam Felix fabulam narravit, Hercules et hospites plauserunt, tum omnes tacebant et aliam fabulam expectabant. After Felix told the story, Hercules and the guests applauded. Okay, so here we have a regular past tense, perfect tense. Here we have an irregular perfect tense. Then we have two imperfects. They were quiet, or they were being quiet, and they were waiting, expectabant. They were waiting for another story. Subito clamorem audiverunt, omnes ad atrium festina verunt ubi clemens stabat. Suddenly they heard a shout. Okay, audiverunt is a regular perfect tense. All hurried, festina verunt. They hurried to the atrium where Clemens was standing. Now Hercules speaks. Hercle, quid est? Cur tu clamorem facis? By Hercules, Hercle, by Hercules. Quid est? What is it? Cur tu clamorem facis? Why do you make an uproar? Okay, so remember what I said, by the way, earlier. Now that we have past tense verbs, you're only going to see past tense verbs in narrative. Present tense will occur in quotes. Okay, so facis is a present tense. The S is what makes it you. Okay, so remember, don't get too comfortable with having two always in the same sentence. The day will come when two's not going to be in the sentence, and only the S is how you're going to know that it means you do an action. Why do you make an uproar? Clemens says, Decens, Decens est. Decens, Decens is. Quid est? What is it? Decens est mortuus. Decens is dead. Now, this is what we call a burial face mask. People actually took clay in the ancient world and they would press it upon the face of the person, and then afterwards they would take the clay off, they would pour plaster in, and they would have an imprint of the person's face upon death. And they would actually keep these things in their home, kind of the same way you would have like a photograph of a loved one. Quid? Mortuus? Eho! What? Dead? Oh no! Quid dicis? What are you saying? Okay, so now look, people, look. The two is gone. The two is gone. The only thing in this sentence that tells us it's you is the S of dicis. Okay, so you want to memorize that O is I, S is you, T is he, she, or it, NT is they. Okay, we're going to learn the we forms and the you plural coming up pretty shortly. The first slave says, Dominus meus ad villam tuam veniebat. Dominus gladiatorem prope amphitheatrum conspexit. Okay, my master was coming to your house. Okay, ad villam tuam. Master caught sight of a gladiator near the amphitheater. Okay, conspexit, the irregular past tense. Conspicit, present tense, catch a sight of conspexit, past tense. Gladiator dominum terruit, quod gladium ingentem vibrabat. The gladiator frightened the master because he was waving a huge sword. Okay, so terruit is the irregular perfect tense of terret, and vibrabat was waving. Tum gladiator clamavit, tu me non teres, Leo, tu me non teres. Then the gladiator shouted, "You don't scare me, lion. You don't scare me." Okay, so again, here we have the S. The S corresponds to the two. You don't scare me. Now, here's the thing. This gladiator is referring to Decens as a lion. What's going on here? You don't scare me, lion. Tu me non teres. Okay, this is very worrisome. Okay, a gladiator waving a sword is talking to you and saying, "You don't scare me, lion." Leones amicum meum in arena necaverunt, sed tu me non terres. Lions killed my friend in the arena, but you don't scare me. The first slave says, servus primus, Decens valde timebat, tu es insanus inquit dominus, ego non sum Leo, son homo. Decens was very afraid. "You're insane," said the master. "I am not a lion. I'm a human." Okay, so again, don't get too used to ego. We have ego here. Ego goes with sum, I am. But then here we don't have ego. Sum all by itself means I am. Gladiator tamen dominum ferociter petivat et eum ad theatrum traxit. The gladiator, however, fiercely attacked the master and dragged him to the theater. Traxit is the irregular perfect tense of trahit, to drag. Dominus perterritus clamavit, clemens clamorem audivit. The terrified master shouted. Clemens heard the shout. Clemens quod fortis erat amphitheatrum intravit. Clemens, because he was brave, entered the amphitheater. Decentem in arena conspexit. Dominus meus erat mortuus. Okay, so decentem is the accusative. It's going to be the direct object of this irregular verb, caught sight of. He caught sight of Decens in the arena. My master was dead. Then Caecilius speaks. Ego rem intellego, gladiator erat Pugnax. I understand the matter. The gladiator was Pugnax. Okay? Remember, the O of intellego means I do the action. Ego means I, but don't get used to it. All on its own, rem intellego would mean I understand the matter. The gladiator was Pugnax. Pugnax erat gladiator notissimus. Pugnax was a very famous gladiator. Notus means famous, but when you have this extra ending, issimus means very whatever. Okay, so notus, famous. Notissimus, very famous. Laetus means happy. Laetissimus would mean very happy. Pugnax olim in arena pugnabat. Pugnax once was fighting in the arena. Imperfect tense verb, pugnabat, was fighting. Et Leo Pugnacem necavit. And a lion killed Pugnax. Okay, Pugnacem is the accusative of Pugnax. Pugnax non vivit. Pugnax est umbra. Umbra Decentem necavit. Pugnax doesn't live. Okay, so I guess what this means is Pugnax isn't alive anymore. Pugnax is a ghost. Umbra means shadow, shade, or ghost. A ghost killed Decens. So think about this, people. The world of the Cambridge series is an extremely dangerous place. You can be on your way to a dinner party, and the ghost of a dead gladiator can kill you. Very scary stuff.